It's, I don't know, day 15 since surgery. It's been 2 weeks and a day. I'm kind of off the don't lift anything restriction. But when I lift something, like I'm lifting this camera right now, oh my gosh, this is like lifting
Nassar.
a chunk of lead. I had what's called a laminectomy,
The bony arch called the lamina is completely removed,
and as a result, and it was for a blood clot that I had in my spine. They don't know why. It's one of those spontaneous, it just happened. I'm running through some blood tests right now to kind of determine, is there something, a bloodborne pathogen or something that I don't know about? I got my blood tests back to test for other things that are going on. There's a little bit of osteoporosis going on in my neck bones, the vertebrae there, cervical spine section. And so they tested a bunch of stuff. And the only thing I'm a little deficient in is, I had to slam the door. A little deficient in is vitamin D. And, vitamin D is important for, I guess, a lot of things, and you get it from being in the sun. It's not like I don't have a whole lot of sun here where I live. I get enough sun, so I got to take some of that. They also tested for, thyroid junk, thyroid problems. My thyroid is working fine. Everything is in normal range. Doc wanted to check testosterone. I told him, just ask my wife, my testosterone is fine. And lo and behold, the blood test showed my testosterone is fine. So it could be whatever, as far as the osteoporosis. What's going on right now, though, is because they did a laminectomy, they took a piece of bone out. I think I told you about this before. Rather than putting the bone back, which I guess they could have, but they didn't because of the osteoporosis. They take and they stitch the muscles in the neck. You've got like 5-6 strands of muscles on the back of your neck here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on either side, something like that. And the ones in the middle, they stitch them all together. I'll be fine. That part is not an issue. The doc said, yeah, you could live without that stuff. There's plenty of protection back there, and as long as you don't get a hard blow, blunt force trauma to the back of the neck, you should be okay. But even if I had the bones there and had blunt force trauma to the back of the neck, I wouldn't be okay. So I'll be fine. I'm standing because sitting down without any back support just kills me. Because of the stitched muscles and the way they stretch the muscles, kind of stretch them all out of shape. Here, I don't know if you can see, but like right around there in the trapezius, all my research shows me, yeah, that's going to hurt there after this surgery. On that side, too. It's really kind of weird. Here, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to see if you can... Things are looking okay. I have maybe 85%. I can't go down yet. It's still pretty sore. I can go up. It's still a little sore. But I got an 85% movement. It doesn't hurt to move. It just hurts to hold my head up for a long time. There's all this tension to hold things up, and the muscles are like, what are you doing? You just cut into me, and now you're asking me to hold up a 11-pound head. Or however much your head weighs. And that's when it gets kind of tiring. So if I sit down and kind of just take the pressure off, I'm good. I'm kind of freaked out. I'm not sure exactly why all this happened. I mean, the physical reasons for it. Now, there are probably other reasons. God getting my attention, all sorts of stuff like that. I don't know where you are with spiritual things, but I believe there's stuff going on in the spirit world all the time that we know nothing about, and these kinds of moments caused me at least to think and reflect on those things and go, God, what are you saying? Yeah, struggling with a few things too. A little while ago, I think it was in June, good friend from online, buddy that I've known online for 10 years now. I'm going to get out of the tool shed because it's hot. It's hot in here. I don't have the air conditioner on. Sorry. Yeah. I'm going to shut things down. I thought it would be kind of nice in here, but not enough breeze. Let's, it's kind of still. Anyway, back to the not so good news. Good friend, family member of his was killed in an automobile accident, and that was terrible. That was terrible. And then shortly after that, a guy that I got close to because he's into ham radio and stuff like that there, he died of a heart attack. So that kind of freaked me out. I'm gonna try to sit down here. I hate sitting. I just got to come up with a better solution for this tripod thing that I'm trying to do, and it's not. It's hot outside. Pain. Hate it. But that's what happens. We've got pain. Lastly, on the pain thing, I just got a text from a very good friend. Family members in hospice. Family member's also a good friend of mine. This has been difficult. It's been a difficult, I don't know, couple of weeks, months. Things got difficult around 2019, and they continue to mount up. 2019, family members passed away, and then boy, this is really getting to be a downer, huh? I don't mean it to be. It's just a lot on my mind, I'm just gonna go inside. I'll meet you inside, okay? Yeah, changed my mind. Figured I'd do a little walkabout, just kind of check the property out. Check this out. Still got one pair there. Maybe look down there. Doggone squirrel. Getting more pears. I think that's all I have on this tree. Well, here's one that's not doing too good. Persimmons are coming in. Looking pretty good, wouldn't you say? Yeah, alright. Well, now I'm going in the house. Everything looks okay. I don't know. Do I keep that one on the tree? Yeah, probably. A little while longer. It's not ready. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. Like I say, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. Probably just file it, throw an edit onto it, date it, and go, this is the junk that happened on this day. I had fully intended to go into my work office. I'll throw a picture up here. I do interviews, commercials, and things like that. And there's some editing that I needed to get done. They've been on hold for 2 weeks. The one that I do that for is totally cool. That this it's delayed. They're not in a super big hurry. But I got to get on it, and I thought I'd get on it today, but I just didn't have the energy. Gonna have to dig deep for this. I know one thing that I didn't do. I didn't take any pain meds, and I haven't been really taking any pain meds except for a little bit of Tylenol before going to bed, just to kind of help take the sensation of pain away. so I could fall asleep. But for the previous 2 nights, I did that, and like I had been, and I woke up, I must have taken four 4 hour and a half naps. That's never good. And then I laid there awake for an hour and a half before getting up another time just to fall back asleep. So I decided maybe I just need to get off the meds. It doesn't seem to be helping me sleep. So I did that last night, and the same thing happened. So there's a lot going on up here. Part of it was I hadn't checked my lab results. So knowing that the only thing that's kind of deficient that he tested for anyway was vitamin D, that I could fix. T levels are up, or normal. That's good. Thyroid, whatever that's called, the TMH, whatever. It's good. It's right where it needs to be. So that's one less thing on my mind, except I've got these edits on my mind. Got to get that done. All right. I don't know when you're watching this, but I hope it wasn't too much of a downer. I just needed to get a few things off my chest. The passing of people that I know, and the imminent passing. Well, we're all going to pass, right? Death and taxes, that's the only thing that's sure in life. But the very short term of this latest news, not long, that's difficult. Yeah, I got nothing else. I don't think I want to say anything else. We'll talk to you later.